Well, it's that time of year again. Time to put out some catfish nets. It's springtime here in northeast Louisiana, as you can tell by the way I'm talking. My sinuses are killing me. But anyway, man, these little rascals here are very user friendly, and I'm not just no net fisherman, so these are real easy for me to use. You put a little catfish bait in there. Anyway, I'll show you how I'm gonna rig these up. For this time of the year, we're gonna be fishing these nets on the bottom. So let me get the rest of them down and I'll show you how to rig these up. Okay, so how we're gonna be fishing these is, let's say your current is flowing this way. You want the mouth of it to be facing down current so they can swim up into your trap. Anyway, but we're gonna want it to sit like that. So our heavier weight, we're gonna use whatever you got. I'm using a rotor. And we got about 25 foot of line coming off of it. We're gonna tie that to this top side. Now, the back side, all you're doing is just kind of keeping it in place. So we're gonna use a little bit smaller of a weight. Again, whatever you have. I got a hub. And about the same amount of line, about 25 foot. So your heaviest one's gonna go up on the top to keep it from floating down. And your smaller one's just gonna keep your mouth where you want it. Hey y'all, so I didn't get any footage of me putting the nets out the other day. The wind was really rough and I was fighting the boat trying to get them nets out, so didn't get any of that on film. But I'm picking up my buddy Garris Baker and we're fixing to head to the lake and go pick them up, see if we caught anything. Y'all stick around. I think we're a little early. I'll be running it on the bottom. But I'm still learning. I definitely don't know everything. The main one is trying to stab me. You win some, you lose some.
That's right.
Well, we've been fighting water. The weather has been crazy. Keeps getting back freezing cold, and the water jumps up, and then it falls. It's been all over the place. It ain't been nothing consistent recently. Anyway, get this net back out. There, full of mud.
There we go.
Yeah. You caught some in that one, Garris.
That's right.
Good ones too. All right. Well, maybe that other trap's just not in a good spot.
Maybe not.
You got everything in the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Get this thing tied. Might have to get that 0.5 on the camera. All right. Fish dump.
There we go.
Got a couple stuck. Get that one. There we go. All right. That is definitely not a bad haul.
Not at all.
I need my cheese out of there. I'm trying not to get stabbed. I'll tell you what. We're just gonna go ahead and throw us in a whole nother block. Just Tide back up. Well, we definitely ain't gonna starve now, are we, Gary?
No, we ain't. We're gonna have such a good little mess.
Alright, so we'll pull this up and we'll get it retightened back out. Let them sit another couple days. Now I have to go home and skin them up and find something to eat with them. Alright, y'all, well, it wasn't a bad haul. That first net, it was pretty pitiful, but that second net, it kind of made up for that. I kind of thought on that first net was fishing the wrong depth. After pulling up the second one that was full, I doubt it. I think it's just in a bad spot. So I'll end up having to move that net and find a different place to put it. But with my work schedule the way it is right now, and I was in a bind for time, I just left it out where it was. So we'll move it next week. But hey, we got plenty enough to skin, and I let Garrus have a lot of them fish and kept enough for me to skin and make a meal. And looks like we're gonna do another catch and cook for y'all. So I don't know, I have to think about what I want to cook with them. I always kind of come up with it last minute. So anyway, y'all stick around. I'm gonna skin these fish and go cook them. Time to go ahead and fire the old cooker up. Open the bottle up. Turn our gas on. And do this one-handed. There we go. All right. Got the cooker all fired up and ready to go. Now we just gotta wait on it to get the temp. Waiting on that needle to say 375. We're gonna drop them in. Alright, so our grease is between 350 and 375, so it's ready. Got our fish all breaded up. Kind of hard to film and do all this by myself. Let's see. Alright, that's the last of the fish. Drop these down in there. Yeah. Gonna have a good lunch. Now these don't take long at all. Just a couple minutes, just cook them till they go to floating and they're ready. And then got a few fries and some hush puppies we're gonna cook. We're gonna go inside and eat them. Y'all look at that right there. That's some kind of good. Just back up. Y'all, these little old tiny fillets, they just like when you cut your big ones into little old chunks or whatever you want to call them, nuggets. These are good. Put a little Tony's on them French fries. Now, for the whole fryer. You gotta start with that tail. Well, that tail is something. Hey, if y'all don't eat the tails, you need to. So much flavor in this fish. Anyway, look, y'all don't have to have a bunch of big fish to make a meal. These little tiny fish like this, they'll fill you up. I try not to waste nothing, and I needed some lunch, and hey, we took what we could get. Good Lord blessed us. So anyway, hope y'all enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next week.